guys, Morgan here. Kumusta kayo? Mga fellow board gamers natin dyan. I really hope you're having a good time. It's Friday night. And I'm here to actually do another unboxing video, but this time showing myself. And just this morning, I received a call from LBC saying na to be delivered na yung box ko from ShippingCart, which was shipped like mid-October. And yeah, it was like 5 days early than expected. So that's it. What I wanted to do is I just want to create this video, an unboxing video of, and maybe discuss a little bit why I acquired the games that are inside of this box. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started. So yeah, so sorry, medyo magulo kasi first time ko itong bubuksan. So okay, the first game I'm going to show you today is, okay, alright, this is 7th Continent, the classic edition. This was actually ordered from Serious Bulk site. I got it for like $60. I forget. Pero yeah, mga ganong price range. And yeah, it was a free, I think free shipping sila for $50 and stuff. So yeah, this is 7th Continent, the most famous, one of the most famous Kickstarter game that came out a couple of years ago. And yeah, as you all know, sobrang mahal ng collector's edition together with the expansion. So yeah, ito lang makayanan natin, the classic edition. The classic edition actually was released like 2019, and I believe it's more of a compact edition ng collectors. Like some of the cards were removed, some of the exclusives are not included. I think it has 3 curses, and two lesser characters, and then some, ayun, siguro enough for you to somehow enjoy or play 7th Continent. And yeah, I'm sobrang intrigued ako dito because, well, it's one of the top 100 games of BGG, and I really like to play some sort of an exploration game, especially with my wife, since she's the one whom I mostly play with, or always play with, especially itong pandemic. So yeah, that's it. That's the reason why I purchased this, is because of that. I think this will be my first exploration style. I'm not sure if this is narrative game, pero we don't usually play co-op kasi. Pero ayun, I would admit, it's somehow a blind buy for me. I was just intrigued by, after so many years, na parang 7th Continent, so good game and stuff. So yeah, good thing naglabas sila ng classic edition, which is the cheaper version, or the, abot kaya pangmasa na version ng 7th Continent. So yeah, so that's the first game in the box. And yeah, it also comes with this pala, so yung the Crystal Song. I forgot how much yun. I think this is a package. This is a package share. So pag binigay mo sa Serious Bulk, you can just visit Serious Bulk site. So it contains this. I think it's a starter curse that will help you kickstart or jumpstart the game, and some sleeves. It's 150 sleeves. That sabi nila, it's used to sleeves. It's used to sleeve the cards you will often use. So I don't think you need to sleeve everything. Anyway, yeah, that's Seven Continent with the Crystal Zone expansion. Next! Okay. Sorry guys, unbox ako. Okay. By the way, the time I had the shipment was like, it was October, so somehow I think ECQ pa sa atin nun, or even in the States. So the ShippingCart had this memo, or like they announced na hindi nila i-unbox yung mga na-receive nila for safety purposes, which is understandable. Hence, I'm unboxing a box inside. So marami siyang box actually. So this box is UPS box. Not sure what this is. Kalimutan ko na. Let me unbox this for you guys. Okay. I think hindi game to. Hirap. Laksi ako nung bait. Anyway, later na to. Sige, babalikan ko to later. Ang hirap lang niya buksan. So, sobrang dami nito. Sobrang dami ng mga bubbles, stuff, plastic. That helps you protect your games too. In a very good way. Grabe, ang hirap mag-unbox sa media! So, another box inside the box. Grabe, ShippingCart, ang hirap pa. Nahirapan mo. Okay. Later na to, kasi may nakita kong isang game inside this. Awesome. So, inside this game is Parks, and it's, mapapansin nyo, it's not the usual one that you see. It's the Barnes & Noble exclusive. Ayun. Compared to the usual Parks, it's actually it doesn't have that much difference. I think maybe sa iconography, other stuff. The box is a bit bigger, and of course the artwork is different because it's a Barnes & Noble exclusive. So, nakakatuwa dyan is, yeah, it says here, Barnes & Noble exclusive box. Nakakatuwa dyan is, actually this is a duplicate copy. Kasi, I really wanted to have this game. Then naglabas si gaming library biglaan, and then wala lang, parang impulse buy. Bumili na ako sa gaming library, hindi ko na naantay ito. But the reason why I did that, because sobrang sulit ng deal din nila. If this cost like $49, so like 25 pesos, which is the same price in gaming library. So parang it's the same, the same stuff. So I'm not sure, I might sell this at Philippine board game enthusiasts or Philippine game traders. So yeah, that's my second game. And okay, this box naman, yung malaking box, aluminum box, this was my order from Card House. I usually buy games pag sa US sa Card House because I'm not sure with all the shops that I've been, or that I've been seeing online, the US stores, sila lang yung walang tax going to California. I think I'm not sure why, pero my wife says that ganun daw talaga, may mga state na walang tax. So yeah. Alright. What's in here is first game. Alright, Alexander Pfister's Kaimo. So this is also a blind buy. Hindi ko siya i-deny, pero seeing the author and watching some final thoughts nila Rado, nila Paul Grogan, it's mafe-feel mo sa kanila yung yung mafe-feel mo yung intensity how they really like the game. And because Great Western Trail and Mombasa was is in my collection until up to now, and those are two of the games that I really enjoy, especially Great Western Trail. So yun, sabi nila, it's like Great Western Trail in water. Pero it's even more than that. So parang I think it's Rado who said it, parang ito yung masterpiece niya na most of his known mechanics combined in one game. So it's something, you know, curious ako on what would that or how would that play. So ayun, nung lumabas, I added it to cart and might as well have it since I like Alexander Pfister. And yeah, he's one of the designers that I also follow. I personally follow because of Great Western Trail and Mombasa. So yeah, Maracaibo. So I think it's a must try, and if you really like Euro games, and you like games like Great Western Trail or Mombasa, it's a must try. I still can't say if it's something that is somehow redundant with those games, but we'll see. We'll see. Next in line is alright. This is my first game from Ryan Courtney, and it's called Pipeline. So ayun, sobrang na-intrigue ako sa game ng Capstone. Actually my first Capstone game was Haspelknecht, and actually it's a good game. I've been thinking of, unfortunately I sold it. Tapos I've been thinking of like acquiring it maybe someday. Pero because of my lack of shelf space, I'm just living in a small space anyway. So ayun, hindi ko siya matago. Ayun. And ayun, Capstone games are known for is a well-known publisher that really produces solid Euros. Like ayun nga. Maracaibo is from Capstone. I think is it this year or last year, yung Cooper Island, Crystal Palace, is Gaia Project Capstone? I'm not sure. Pero yeah, I watched John Gets Games playthrough, and it's an economic game na may tile placement na somehow parang abstract kasi you're building pipes and you are nagpo-produce ka ng oil and parang nile-level up sila, and then eventually you'll sell it, something like that. So yeah, I'm not sure if this is something that will fit our taste, but yeah, I think it's worth trying, and you won't go wrong with this din naman. So ayan, sabi dito, it's shut up and sit down recommends. So Pipeline. Alright. Okay, Marvel Love Letter or Infinity Gauntlet. Sorry, Marvel Love Letter 2. Alright, so it's a Marvel Infinity Gauntlet is based on the Love Letter game. And nakakatawa kasi akala ko this will be the skin of the Love Letter, like what usual Love Letter games before when I started the hobby. Like nabutan ko yung may Batman, may Legend, may Five Rings, may Adventure Time, pero they're mostly the same game but less skinned. But this one is not, surprisingly. Ang galing. As in, actually yung Love Letter na copy ko ngayon it was the second edition. I sold my first one kasi dumating kami sa point na wala na, we lost interest. Pero when we had the second edition, parang ang ganda ng edition din ng Chancellor and nung Spy, and it it really utilizes yung what do you call this, the tokens, the favor tokens, compared to the one before. Kasi yung dati yung mga cubes, and then hindi namin ginagamit yun when you play Love Letter. And so ano lang, just one round, then kung sino panalo, then another game. So we don't use yung pinaka rule niya na who gets the first 3 cubes or first 5 cubes, depends on the number of them. But this one is different. This is a co-op. What ano ba yung term na yun? It's one player will play Thanos, and then the rest will play the Avengers. So it's like all versus one, all versus Thanos. And then si Thanos, sobrang lakas ng mga cards niya. So basically ganun lang. Ganun pa rin, same principle, draw one, play one. And ayun, win condition pag natalo ang win condition pag nakompleto ni Thanos yung Infinity Stones, then he wins. Pero sa side naman Avengers or yung good guys is beat Thanos before he completes the Infinity Stones. So yeah, simple game na I'm sure babalik-balikan natin. Yeah, so ayun, Love Letter by the way is the game the first game that brings me to the hobby. So, and kaya somehow it has a special place in my heart. So next, this is Marco Polo 2 in service of the canon. Okay. Paano ba explain to? Alright, it's the reason bakit ko siya binili is because Marco Polo 1 doesn't really seem, well, this is for me, that doesn't really seem appealing to me. But it's a good game. Ang galing ng mechanics niya. It's a dice worker placement, and then sa baba may worker placement area, and then sa taas may parang trap na you could go to. So it's optional, and then you could place your small houses dun sa mga areas na napupuntahan. And I think this one is more focused on the trap. The reason why I got this because a lot of reviewers that I usually follow, well, influential on the reviewers, says that it's more like open. Kasi yung Marco Polo 1, it's so very tight yung game. Kami ng wife ko, we really like yung smooth sailing lang na classic example, we like cover na compared to Agricola, so something like that. So yun, sabi nila it's more on I forgot the term, it's more on the soundboxy side na medyo less yung friction. Like we like brass Birmingham compared to Lancashire. So yun, so ganong levels kami. So kami ganong kami na gamer. Pero yeah, it doesn't make the first one a bad game. Pero yeah, I sold it. Actually, yun, binilang ko pa nga ng insert yun. And I sold it, and then for the purpose of getting this second one, kasi I don't think it makes sense having both. So yeah, not much to talk about it. I really haven't watched the playthroughs, more on final thought review. And let's see if it's something that will stay in my collection. Next box. Okay, Machiko. It's Harbor Air and Millionaire's Row expansion. So nakakatawa yung Machiko, parang 3 times ko nang binibili. I think we had the first one, tapos bumili kami ng Bright Lights Big City, or I'm not sure kung did we had the first one. Yeah, yung Bright Lights Big City binili namin yan, and then we sold the first one, and then nung lumabas yung fifth anniversary, pinenta ko naman yung Bright Lights Big City. This is a game that, well, for me, it's not something that I really will pull into the table, or will pull it out of my shelf and play it anytime I want. Because first of all, it's a very luck reliant game. Medyo ano siya, heavily luck game siya. So dice would decide or tell you what how you will earn money, something like that. Actually, the game of Machikoro was first introduced to me by a friend. His name is Vincent Sivini, and I'm sure all of you know him. And the first time I played it, sabi ko, guys, gosh, this is better than Catan. Sorry for the Catan lovers, pero yeah, that's what I felt about it. The reason why I still bought this, because of course I have the 5th edition, and the reason why we keep that, because it's a family favorite, and there are times that my wife and my niece, si Ina, we play it para lang, you know, mabuli nila ako and stuff. And ayun, and sometimes luck in games makes the game fun for me, and it doesn't mean na porque you have more experience, then you will have more chances of winning the game. So hindi siya ganun pag-luck. So even if you are a new gamer versus an old gamer, minsan nananalo pa kung sino yung bago. So that's the fun part of playing a luck-based game. And yeah, I don't think sobrang kulang yung experience sa amin ng Machikoro na base game, kasi nasanay kami sa Bright Lights Big City. So with the six buildings that you need to create. So ayan, kaya kinuha ko siya. And ayan. And good thing it includes both. So next game. Dami ito, parang sarap ng drive. Okay. Skull. Okay, Skull is it's a deception. It's a deduction / bluffing game. Bluffing game actually is something that we tend to not like. Kasi I don't know, my wife and I were not very comfortable with lying to someone. Although yeah, I think it's kanya-kanya preference. Though I have Avalon in my collection kasi sobrang effective niya on bringing players end up in the hobby. Ngayon, I joined the QC board gaming group. They used to play at what's the cafe? Once lang ako nakapunta ron eh. I forgot. Sorry? Yeah, Black Scoop. Thank you, Lord. Okay. So yeah, may nilalaroan sila na cafe. It's called Black Scoop. It's somewhere Quezon City side. Not very familiar. Pero and then a guy from, his name is Tyrone. Hi Tyrone, kung makikinig ka, thank you for introducing me to this. And he had this game, and then I sat down. Naalala ko kasama ko sila Froilan, sila Ken, si Sherlyn. Forgot the other guy. Yeah. These guys are cool, by the way. They're from QC. So if you are near from QC, approach nyo itong mga guys na itong mga tao to. Sobrang mabait nila, very approachable. I mean, very welcoming. So yeah, I joined them once, and we played this, and then we really had fun. Because this is sobrang unique tong game na to, kasi for me, it's a bluffing game, pero you don't have to tell a lie. What you need to do is you just need to guess how many skulls can you count? Medyo nakalimutan ko na. So basta magbibigay ka lang ng number, and then kung yun yung tama, I forgot. Basta ganun. So I had fun. I think we had like several rounds of this. sabi ko, Gabi, I'm going to keep this in my collection kasi my wife and yung wife ko and yung family ko, they really don't, we're really not into deduction or into deception games or bluffing games, pero it's I gusto kong ipatry to sa kanya kasi you don't really need to bluff actually, pero it's a bluffing game. Cool lang. Check nyo siya sa somewhere sa review. Sorry, hindi ko masyado ma-explain. I'm not good at explaining stuff. Anyway, so puro small game. I think there's a couple of games that. Alright, this is fourth. In the building game that collects ang cute ito eh, collects pizza and toys. So parang it reminds me of, if this game reminds me of my childhood days. Alam mo yun, yung akit pa kayo sa puno ng kalataris, and then gawa-gawa kayo ng days, kung sino-sino kasama nyo, or minsan merong isang grupo, hindi kayo bate, something like that. So ganun siya, ganun yung game niya. So you're somehow may best friend ka, you're hiring friends and something like that. And ayun, tapos you collect, I think you collect pizza and toys as your resource, and then meron kang truck, and then parang may level yung base nyo and stuff like that. I only watched the playthrough of this from before you play kay Naveen and Monique. I suggest you watch that playthrough. Ayun, so dun, after kong pinanood yun, ang cool nito although I think it's a little bit cutthroaty din kasi there are times that you could recruit yung mga bata dun sa backyard mo, so or sa backyard ng opponent mo, so you could like get them parang it's super thematic okay, sa'yo, parang wala kang kalaro dyan, tara, hindi ka dito, sama ka sa amin, parang ganun yung style. So, masaya siya. And, ayun, it's also, again, it's also a deck building game, which I believe I haven't introduced to my wife yet. So, ayun, so, one of the things that I want her to experience is deck building. So, ayun, my wife loves she's so very efficient pagdating sa mga Euro games, and ayun, the thing is, bawal sa amin yung medyo cutthroaty na style ng game, yung medyo may interaction, more on the solitaire side kami, chill lang, you do that, I'll do this, and let's see who gets better at it. So, okay, the last game. Okay, the famous Crew. Sobrang nito, sobrang sikat siya na I think it's part of the top 100 bigla, no? It was released 2000, this year lang to, and then sobrang hype tong game na to. You must try the crew. And kahit actually narinig ko rin to kay Jason Levine sa guys na, although parang ngayon hindi ko na siya nakikita sa videos. Yeah, it's a trick-taking game, which is something new to me, to be honest. Trick-taking. I haven't played this, but what I heard is it's a co-op na similar to. Is it similar to Hanabi, where other player sees your hand pero you don't see your hand, something like that, and then meron kayong kailangan tapusin mga missions and stuff. And I heard it's kind of difficult in a very fun way, like the mind levels. I might be wrong, siguro. But yeah, mura lang naman to, so I just picked it up. So sabi, makisakay na tayo sa hype. Ayun, so that's for the first big box. Actually, ang box na to, it's not a game. Mahirap lang yung buksan. But I think I know what this is. This is a folded space insert from the one I bought from Game Nerds. It's for my brass Birmingham game. Yeah, I think yun lang. Kasi walang folded space na brass Birmingham that time when I was looking for one for a long time. Kasi if you're a fan of brass, medyo mahirap siya i-set up eh. Kasi you have to look for yung mga buildings and then arrange mo siya ascendingly. Ayan, so I think that's it. That's the content. Actually, konti lang pala, no? Ang laki ng box. Yeah. The thing kasi is, yung time na nag-ship ako, yung may policy si ShippingCart na they don't open boxes that they receive. Pero recently, I think, okay na ulit. Yun nga lang, the time I got this shipped, ang mahal ng price. Kasi yun yan. Tulad nito, ilang box lang ito. Ang laki ng box, pero parang ilang games ay nasa. So yeah, there you have it. So these are the my new acquired games. I'm actually not sure if I'll be liking all of them, but you know, we'll see. I really do base my decisions on reviewers that I follow, and yeah, mostly reviewers whom I think have the same taste as mine. And ayun, siguro a little bit on publisher, pero hindi rin eh. So, designer siguro, pero publisher kasi like Capstone, yeah, those are the publishers that really produce solid games. Well, I know a lot of people are fans of Stonemaier. Ang mga gusto ko ngayon sila Burnt Island, Orange Nebula, more on the Kickstarter side. Yeah, so there you have it. That's my unboxing video for now, and I hope somehow make a little bit information na katulong if you guys or you like try deciding what game to buy, or deciding if you're going to buy this game or not. Yeah, if you have questions, let me know, or if you have comments or anything you wanted to add, because I'm open for suggestions or stuff. And so yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day.